In today's episode, we're going to teach you how to do a diagnostic on a dryer and how to fix it. My name's William Plumpset, and I'm with the Handyman Ken. Check on the belt, it's real simple. There's two bolts back here. You can use a Phillips head or a 10 millimeter socket and ratchet. You want to loosen up on these things. So as you can see over here, there's some tabs. These tabs you want to pry up, take off the front plate. Then you have to take the whole entire control harness, control panel off. And there's a wire assembly back here that needs to come out. There's a couple holders for the wire that needs to be disconnected. And inside here, this front piece needs to come off as well. So it's a little bit of a pain in the neck. It's not exactly an easy job for somebody starting off, but it's doable. There's 4 screws on the top you want to take out. These 4, and then the 2 bottom screws. And that's it. Take these out. Okay, the next step is we're going to disconnect this wiring harness right here. Just like that. And I'm going to take off these 4 screws. Once you take off the control panel plate, you want to undo these 4 screws. Take the plate off completely. Now again, there's a couple tabs right here that hold the wires in place. Loosen up on the tabs. Take your wiring harness and put it aside. Now you can see this, you can't get the both around still, obviously, so you want to take off these 4 screws and take off the front panel off of the drum. And this lifts up and unhooks. Now we're ready to proceed with putting our belt around it. Now, you can see the screws right here. The grooves are facing down. You can see the lines right here on the dryer drum. You want to match up those. So you want to slip your belt around here, right underneath, and then match up the grooves. Now down below here is a tension pulley. See if we get a good angle on here. See it. The belt basically slips around a tension pulley from up underneath it, and it goes on your drive pulley on your motor afterwards. It's very difficult to do it. I'm going to push the tension pulley, push the belt up underneath my tension pulley. Push my pulley back. And then put it on my drive belt on my motor. Now we're ready to proceed. The best thing to do is take this rollers and this front panel, push it up underneath. Then push the sidewalls up to align properly and slide straight down, and the screws to lock it in place. my wiring harness, lace the wires back in correctly. Okay, next step. You can see how difficult this is. They don't give you much room for putting your wires in there. So once you get your tabs lined up, make sure you come over here and grab your wire before you snap the control panel in place. Push the tabs back on there. Make sure it's locked in. Connect your wiring. Now you want to put back the top screws. Make sure you put all the bolts back where they belong. These ones look a little bit different. They have like little washers on them.
As an added tip, we want to remind you how important it is to do preventative maintenance. Your dryers collect a lot of lint inside, can be terrible for the life of your appliance, let alone a fire hazard. So please quarterly open up your dryer, clean out your lint, clean out your ductwork, make sure that that is done. It's very, very important. Like our page, remember to subscribe below.